Welcome back. We are in Cabo. It was a very long journey over here. I don't even have the wherewithal to tell you what happened. Suffice to say that my entire group got here yesterday and I just arrived today. Devin, everyone. So later on I'll tell you why I was left behind, but I'm glad I'm here. Always construction in Cabo. I feel like it's booming. Every time I come here, there are more hotels, more people, and the airport gets bigger. Came to look at the Penthouse in case one day we might want to stay here. It's got a pool table, living room, but what's really interesting is the outdoor jacuzzi, the barbecue, and the view of the golf course. Here's the jacuzzi. Let's see what it's like. It's not warm yet. And here's the view, by the way. The water is right there. Here's the golf course. Devin golfed yesterday, and because it was windy, he said his ball went everywhere, but the hole. This is a great. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, we are at the Nobu Privé. You guys know that because we have a membership, and we are now touring the beautiful residences. And the kitchen is really nice and clean in terms of design. Let's talk about the fact that there's no hardware. No hardware, guys. Don't be afraid of no hardware. Ovens all on one clean wall. And then you've got some open and some closed uppers. I would, of course, have gone all the way to the ceiling, but you don't need that much storage. Panel-ready fridges. Even in the residences. Of course, the bedrooms are back there. Let me show you quickly. By the way, there are two masters, so I'm only going to show you one of them. This place is huge. No, this is not the master. This is a double room. And it just goes on and on and on. It even has its own massage room. So you could just bring in one of the masseuses from the spa. By the way, I'm wearing, now that I found a mirror, a Natalie Martin set, which I will link for you. It's perfect for Mexico. It's a matching short, and the fact that it has pockets is huge. Okay, let me show you the primary. I wanted to show you the bathrooms, what they look like. They look the same, and we are in a studio, I guess you'd call it, or they actually call it a one bedroom, but the bathrooms are identical. They always have a wood tub, which is such a trip, and a stone wall, and a very nice bathroom. And here's the primary suite with a very large closet. Guys, we are going to dinner tonight. I'm very excited because we're meeting up with some friends. I am wearing a dress from L'Agence. It's so cute, isn't it? Turquoise, happy. Devin's like shaking his head yes. I matched it with some unmatching things because, you know, we're not allowed to match things anymore. So it's my pochette and my brown heels, and I think it's from Gia Borghini. Anyhow, let's go to dinner. evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready for night 3. But guess what? I missed a night in Cabo. But Devin went anyway. And why is that, you may ask? I'll tell you. We get to the airport 1 hour and 10 minutes before our 11 a.m. flight, which was at, what time is an hour and 10 minutes before 11 a.m.? 9:50. We get to the airport at 9:50 and I pull out the passports. I open one and it's Oliver's passport. Yeah. We didn't bring Oliver with us. It was just me and Devin. I opened the second passport and that's Devin's. Okay, that's right. Nina brought the wrong passports. I have never in my life made such a stupid mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I think what I was thinking was that I'll just grab the 2 passports. I don't know, what is in my hair? I'm just gonna grab the 2 passports that are on top.
Let's be honest. Let's get honest here for a minute.
Well, why don't you tell them? Be honest.
Let's be honest. This woman works day and night, overbooks herself, runs to everybody who needs something, and never takes care of herself. And then when she needs to get ready for a trip or to get things together for whatever she's doing personally, it's the last thing that she's going to do. So she's then not doing it well, and she's just running around like a lunatic. She needs to slow down and, get centered.
So, anyhow, that is what happened. So Devin's like, I will stay back. By the way, I'm putting texture spray in my hair. This is the best texture spray on the planet, and it smells so good. So I said to Devin's like, do you want me to stay with you? So that whatever, I'm with you. I said, well, you go. Go. Have a good time. Enjoy your night without me. Enjoy your trip. And I will go home like the loser that I am, with my tail in between my legs, and get on the next flight, which is at 7 a.m. Right? You think I could handle that? Well, guess what happened? There was a shooting on the 405 freeway because a guy at 7-Eleven decided he was going to rob the store. It took me 2.5 hours to get back home. 2.5 hours, which is normally a 35-minute ride. I get home, I'm exhausted. I'm delirious. I don't even know what's going on. I decide that I need to work, and I put my alarm on for 4:30 in the morning. I leave the house at 5:45.
5:45.
Get to the airport by 6:03. Flight is at 7 a.m. And the lady says to me, ma'am, we can't take your suitcase. You're 3 minutes past the 60-minute deadline. And I'm like, I said, you're joking.
Only if she had packed lighter.
Devin said if only she had packed lighter and had a carry-on. No, I didn't, because I have to do outfits for you guys. Anyway, by the way, fit check before I finish the story. Do you guys like this dress?
Very cute.
Thank you. All right, so you gotta follow me because I gotta continue the story. I think I need to wear flats with this dress. What do you guys think? Yeah, Devin agrees. Sometimes when something is really fancy and then you add heels, it's like you're trying too hard and you don't want to do that. So these are my Amanu shoes that I live for. I can't live without them. Putting them on, look how cute. Is that better, guys? I think it is. So I have to sit in the airport for 4 hours. I go to the furthest corner of the gate because there's gonna be 18 flights before I actually board. And I get hit on by this guy who's like, hey. And I'm like, what? Are you going to San Francisco? No, I'm not going to San Francisco. I got to meet my husband and my children in Mexico, which was a lie because I wasn't taking my children. I was just going to meet my husband and my friends. Anyway, long story short, it was the longest trip on the planet to get to Cabo. I could have gone to Thailand, but I made it. And that's my story. So windy that our hairs are terrible. our hairs. Both of us have unfortunate windy hair. Okay, so Silvana's going to do her fit check.
Oh, I don't know the name of the dress.
Okay, so she is wearing cute Chanel shoes, a very cute Chanel bag, and a brand new dress. First of all, we all brought our game on in Mexico. We always bring our game on, right? How cute is this dress? She typically says she doesn't wear these colors, but I think they're amazing on her. What do you guys think? What, I think it's really beautiful. I think her dress suits her so well. She never wears short dresses, and she never wears these colors. But you know what? Guys, push the envelope. Look at me, wearing lots of color too. Color is back, not only in design, but in fashion. Let's go to dinner. Oh wait, let's look at Mr. Simon Laban.
Very sharp, baby.
Mr. Simon Laban, please do your fit check.
Makes it, I don't know, but
Silvana does it for me.
okay,
Silvana,
I
go
think
ahead.
the pants are intimissimi.
Okay, look at the
Mango.
camera.
No, actually the pants are mango.
Napoli.
I think leche. You bought some leche.
In Italy, leche.
And the shoes are loro piano.
Or piano.
Piano.
Piana.
Piano. And the t-shirt, I don't know.
We don't know.
Buck Mason.
Oh, okay. You remember that.
Buck Mason. Oh, he's jelly. Okay, here you go.
I am wearing a jacket from Theory,
Very nice.
Uniqlo shirt that you got me, H&M jeans, and Crockett & Jones shoes, loafers. Darling.
Very
Darling.
handsome.
Welcome, my beauties. Well, Cabo was the most fun. It was so relaxing. The weather was iffy because although it was warm, it was very windy, so it made it very difficult to stay by the pool and want to swim because it felt a little bit cold, even though the sunshine was working its magic. I did get a tan, but of course my face is as white as a ghost because I always put the zinc. I was trying on the Sonia Dakar zinc, which also has niacinamide and all sorts of wonderful ingredients in it. I really liked it because it didn't leave a white film on my skin. So I'm gonna link that. I posted it to my stories, so I'm gonna also link it in this description because I really thought that that was a great product to put on your face, especially this summer, guys. Do not forget to put zinc on your face. Just putting sunscreen is not enough. You have to have zinc in the sunscreen, UVA, UVB, which is why I put 2 sunscreens on. I take my UVA, UVB, and then I also do the Sonia Dakar. And I don't care if I'm overdoing it. I'd rather over sunscreen than under sunscreen. So anyhow, we are heading back to Los Angeles tonight. I have a lot of work to do, but we're gonna have some fun, a lot of fun in the next few days. Lots happening. I'm putting in my new tree from Plant Daddies. I think you guys got to see a little bit of that behind the scenes. I'm not sure, I can't remember. My memory has gotten worse. And I think it's because I'm doing so much that I just cannot process all of it. So I don't know, beats me. Anyhow, I hope you guys had a good time on this vlog. We are gonna have so much fun. We're going to Italy, we're going to Turks and Caicos for a project, but it's gonna be the most, by the way, rated the #2 beach in the world. And we're staying at a beautiful hotel and checking out my client's project. I'm bringing Devin along, my assistant along. It's gonna be great. And after that, we're going to Milano, baby, Milano. So I hope you guys are well, and I miss yous when I'm not with yous, but you'll see me again next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up. Even that little bit helps a great deal. And share with me your thoughts. Share with me. I want to know what you guys are doing over the summer, actually. Is anybody else going to Italy? Might we run into each other? That would be kind of fun. Make sure if you see me, come and say hello. I always love seeing you. Sometimes people wave at me from a distance and it just makes my heart. That's what happened last summer. I was on the flight flying LAX somewhere in Europe, and I think Helsinki, and someone was waving at me, so it just warms my heart. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Ciao.